Welcome to Adventures with Captain Ray Kelly. This is primarily a drone show. We'll be sharing adventures from all over the world. We hope to have interesting guests every week, and we're glad that you tuned in tonight. We'll be flying different drones in different locations. We encourage viewer participation in the chat. If you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. Every week we'll have another interesting guest. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We'll be sharing various adventures by our guests as well as myself. And thank you for joining us tonight. Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome to Adventures with Captain Ray Kelly Live. It's Thursday night, 7 p.m., and I'm so glad you're all here. You always wonder. You wonder who's going to be watching, who's going to be number one, who's going to be number two. But it's good to see everybody tonight. And I got a great show lined up, Uh, got those guys, Herman Green and Lawrence Clark, you know. And I got to know them many, many years ago. They were one of the first live streams I started watching. Um, and I learned a lot watching their live stream. And they welcomed me in, just like most everybody has done over the years. And I really, really appreciate it. But anyway, they got a big meetup that they're planning. So they're going to be in very shortly and tell us all about it. But I tell you, I had a whirlwind of a weekend. I don't usually do quick trips down to Florida, but I went down there for a quick trip. I had made arrangements to fish in a fishing tournament with my friend Bruce, who's also my next door neighbor down there at the condo complex. And we've been fishing this tournament, the Anchorage Away Fishing Tournament, for the past 2 years, and this is our third one. And then we invited Steve Barnett. A lot of you guys know Steve from the South Florida Drone Meetup, and Bruce has been to the South Florida Drone Meetup also. But he comes and he leaves quick, But we had a great time fishing in the tournament, and it's not all about winning and losing. It's just about participating, as I said in my video. But we caught some fish. We caught Steve caught the first fish. It was a mahi mahi. Anybody know what that is? A mahi mahi. If you know what it is, put it in the chat, and we'll keep everybody guessing for a few minutes. But anyway, and then we caught some bonita also, but we had a good time out there. But anyway, this is a drone show, so we can't really talk about fishing. No, I'm just kidding. But I should have brought the drone and attempted to fly from the boat again, you know. But I almost lost my Air 2 when I did that many years ago. And some of you have heard the story already, but I said, I don't look that hard. You just send the drone up. There was hardly any wind that day, but I forgot about the current, and I forgot to set the return to home to my controller rather than the home point. But the current took my boat north at 5 knots, so I was out of range of the drone within minutes, and it started landing. Would have landed in the water if I didn't get back under it, and I did that 3 times. And I only had about a minute left of battery on the third attempt. So I just said, just do a hard landing in the cockpit. And I tried to grab the drone and it hit my hand, fell in the boat. But I got my drone back with hardly no damage really, because it flew. It flew. But that's enough about fishing stories. Um, I really have to welcome in everybody that's watching. And I know TJ, he was number one, he was in early. Always good to see TJ and Paul Brown. He was right behind him. How you doing, Paul? and then Lawrence Clark even checked in. But I know he's got the link, and Herman's got the link, and they're going to be in very shortly. But I really, like I say, I really appreciate the viewers. It means so much to me that you tune in, take the time to watch an old guy like me. And I don't know too much about drones. I don't come across as a drone expert by any means. I'm not. Um, Maybe one day I'll get my Part 107, but we'll see. I'm about halfway through that Pilot Institute course, and one day maybe I'll finish it and go for the test. But I don't want to go back to work. I've said that many times. I'm very happy being retired, um, and I don't want to go back to work. You know, I want to keep flying for fun, as Johnny is and I's show says. Um, but and I do. I have a lot of fun flying my drones. Um, but while I was also down in Florida, I ended up having a mini meetup. While I was down there, I had made plans to fly at Du Bois Park in Jupiter. A lot of you guys know that when you were down at the South Florida drone meetup, because we had a mini meetup there, or a prior meetup there before the big South Florida drone meetup, and guys got to fly at Du Bois Park in Jupiter. But while I'm talking about it, I see Lawrence is in the back room. He's enjoying the shrimp and lobster back there. So I'll be bringing him in very shortly. Um, but I just I had this meetup with Al Cercione, Steve Barnett, Ken Nida, and Alex Escardo came all the way up from Miami to fly with us there. So let me just show a little of that video. And as you guys know, I do a lot of talking in my videos. So I don't really have. Hi, welcome to Adventures with Captain Ray Kelly. I'm here at Du Bois Park in Jupiter, Florida. I tell you, we got a beautiful day. The sun is ready to rise, and the guys are sending their drones up already. And I'm with Steve Barnett, Al Cercione, Ken Nida, and Alex Escardo. But anyway, we're going to get some great shots of the lighthouse and the boats going in and out. It's going to be a great morning. Come on along. All right, Steve's just about ready. There he goes. All right. Set this home point. And he's up, he's out of here. And I got to say, Steve has really progressed. He's only been flying about a year now, and he's really become quite the drone pilot. Great place to fly. I'll fly with Steve today. I won't talk to him and bother him. So we got Ken Nida. How you doing, Ken? Fine, thank you, sir. How are you? Good. And we got Al. Hey, hey, hey. How you doing, Al? We're doing good. And then we got the mayor of Miami here. Hey. The one and only. Alex Escardo. How you doing, Al?
Good, good. Getting ready to film that.
You got a different kind of wrap on there. Tell us about that wrap.
I found this wrap. It's called Short Wrap that I found on Amazon. It's awesome. It's easy to apply. They even have a YouTube tutorial to do it yourself.
Today I'll be flying my DJI. I see Herman in the back room now. He's enjoying the shrimp and lobster. Now it's time for me to take off. So I'll just show you this quick reverse droney, and I'm going to bring these guests in because I know you. And you came to see them, not me. And I learned that from Marcus Crawford of Idaho Quadcopter. But I do have a question. I have the basic same format of my introductions. I give a little spiel who I'm flying with. Do you like that, or do you think I should change it and get rid of it? I would like to know that. So put it in the comments. I had to make a decision: go to the lighthouse or go to the bridge under construction. I decided to go to the bridge and see the progress they have made. No, Warren. No, the Mavic 3 will not be flying from moving mode ever. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel now. Hey, Michael Blake, how you doing? Good to see you. Newly released videos. Now let's get some shots from a higher altitude. Yep, the bridge is really coming along. It
The
really
river off in the distance is the
hurt
Loxahatchee River.
hurt traffic in the area there when you lose the US 1 bridge. But anyway, for those who have been to
And
Jupiter
there's
and
the
to Boys Park,
beautiful
you know what a
Jupiter
great place to
Lighthouse.
fly it is. And if you want to watch the rest of this video, you got to go to my channel and do it. But
I decided to fly
I was going to go
north on
down.
the
I
Intercoastal
just wanted to
Waterway
show this
towards
one other
Cato's
thing
Bridge to give you a look at the area.
because this is where Michael Jordan keeps his boat when he's in the Jupiter area. I'll just show you the secret spot. And maybe if you're ever down there, you can fly here and go try to find it. But it's right in that little marina there for future reference. All right, guys. But anyway, um, the guys are in the back room. Those guys are in the back room, I should say. I'm proudly wearing their shirt. Um, and like I said, they have a barbecue fly schedule, so they're going to be telling us all about it. So please give Herman Green and Lawrence Clark of those guys a warm welcome. And I'll try to bring them in at the same time. Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
welcome, Herman. Welcome, Lawrence. It's such
How
a
are you,
pleasure
Ray?
How you
to
doing?
have you guys on the live stream.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. How's
So
it going?
anyway, everything's going good. You know, I
All
just
right.
got back from Florida. I was down there for a quick weekend trip,
Okay.
um, and squeezed in that little mini meet up there with the boys.
Okay.
Um,
You did get the fly.
yeah.
Okay.
But I had a good time. You know, it's always good having even a mini meetup. You know, and but you guys have a big meetup
I,
hopefully planned. You want to tell us about that, and then we'll get into some other topics about your Part 107 work and all of that. But let's get to your meetup. Tell
I
everybody
wouldn't say
about it.
I wouldn't say it's a big meetup. I mean, like we've been flying here in New York for years and having meetups for years with NYC 5 boroughs for years, and guys always get out there and they fly. It's like, man, we're out here flying for a couple of hours, and there's no food. So
Mhm.
a few years ago, Lawrence and I figured, we could burn some hot dogs and some hamburgers and fly.
Yeah.
Why not? And it
Yeah.
just became a meetup, and we invited a few guys. So then we said, let's try it again. Because you came that day was for the first one. So
Yeah.
we'll try it again this time. We'll do it again and see how many more people turn out. Because more people turned up than I expected to turn out.
That's
So,
true. That's true. And we still had enough food to feed everyone.
I know. I had a hot dog, and I got to say, it was delicious. It really was. You know. And I felt so bad for you though. You were cooking in the heat, Herman, and that sweat was just drenched.
well,
I'm telling you, I felt so bad for you.
September will probably be a little cooler, hopefully,
Yeah. Yeah.
and everything will be all right, and everybody will make it to the submarine out there.
I
'Cause,
know. Tell everybody about that sunken yellow submarine. A lot of people don't know about it.
well, the gentleman built that thing years ago. I don't remember exactly what year it was, but he worked out at the Navy Yard, Brooklyn Navy Yard,
Hey,
which
Angel.
which where a lot of the ships that the United States used to build was built out of the Brooklyn Navy Yard, believe it or not, for a lot of the wars that the United States was in, that most of the ships came out of that Navy Yard. A lot of them came out of that Navy Yard. So, he built this submarine, and I guess somehow it got stuck out there in the bay. But there's a whole story on it on YouTube. The Quester one.
Hmm.
There's a whole story on it,
Right.
and how this guy worked at the shipyards and stuff like that, and he ended up building this submarine, and he got it stuck out there on one day. So it's been sitting out there ever since, And
I think it happened on the maiden voyage, didn't it?
I might have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think the story goes like that. Yeah.
The fish, if there's any out there, they have a good time out there, and I know the birds have a good time out there. So there must be something out there for everybody to enjoy. So
Yeah. Well, that yellow submarine intrigued me. It really did, you know. And I'm a wimpy fly, as you guys know. I don't go that far. But that day I went almost to it, you know. I almost went to it, but I thought it was
not
so
that
cool
far.
sitting
It's
out
not
there.
that far. It's right around the corner
I
from
know,
where
I
we
know.
were.
I'll be going to Coney Island this year. So
From the park,
no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Not me.
it's just right across the creek.
I know. You can see it. I'll be zooming in on it with the Mavic 3. You know, I love this Mavic 3 here, and I
Coney,
zoom.
Coney,
I think I use the zoom the most of anybody. So,
Coney
but
Island, right across the creek.
anyway, so I think you're going to have a good turnout. I really do. People have been talking about it. You know, a big thing is the weather. You know,
Yeah, well,
that's the big thing. You know, and I've been praying for you. Believe me.
I
I don't think it'll be too bad. I
think we'll
mean,
be all right.
our summers have extended into the winter for the last few years, so I don't think September will be too bad.
So now it's going to be held at Calvert Vaux
What's
Park,
up,
correct?
Tom? Yes,
In Brooklyn, right
Calvin,
off of the Bell Parkway.
right off the
Hmm.
Belt Parkway. Come off the belt, couple of rolls of the wheels, and right turn into the park.
I was surprised at how easy it was to find it. I really was. Yeah. Hey, we got Tom Dowling in the chat. How you doing, Tom?
Hey, Tom.
Yeah, if you follow the Bell Parkway and you're coming from Coney Island, it's right after Coney Island, and if you're
Well,
coming up the belt from the other direction,
yeah, it's right
you
there.
can't miss it.
There's two exits before Coney Island, or the exit before Coney Island.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But we had a few people come from Jersey.
Yeah,
Um,
Leonard came from Jersey,
JSK
right?
Leonard came from Jersey. A few people came from Long Island. You were from out there. This year, I don't know if there'll be people from outside of New York, but I know
Well,
if
truthfully speaking, the way we were driving up in Connecticut, I think people from Connecticut can make it.
yeah. We were driving to Connecticut every day for a minute.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
I know my way home from Connecticut, and I wasn't even driving.
The who else said they was coming? Mark said he's coming. Mark Fisher.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mark
Mark
Fisher
Fisher's
said he's
coming?
coming.
Okay,
Yes,
cool,
yes,
cool.
yes.
I'm glad to hear that. Yeah.
Mark Fisher said he's coming.
He's one of the best in my book, you know. He's a character too, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He tries to be a comedian.
Well, Mark is good. He's just got such a good heart that
He's from the Bronx, so come on, you gotta love him. He's from the Bronx. People from the Bronx are always happy, and you know that's how they are. He's a good person, very good person, a
He
great
is.
photographer, great videographer. He knows his stuff.
He
He
does.
does
He
know his
does.
stuff, definitely.
You know, he had a job this early, well, springtime. I think it was in March, I think, or maybe April, beginning of April, but I think it was in March. He had a job 3 miles from my condo. So he called me and he says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Not too much." He said, "Why don't you come down to this job I'm doing?" So I went down and I watched the master at work. Really, he was filming commercials down there at the
Okay.
Earl Stewart um, car dealership, but it was really the body shop because he's got this contract with the body shop equipment
Mhm.
manufacturer that he makes commercials for. But I was so impressed. Mark
Okay.
really knows what he's doing. Let me tell you.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen.
Tom.
He has good.
I was gonna tell him that, Tom, but that Ray might not want to hear that one either.
What's that? What's
That
that?
you can actually walk down to the beach, right, on the shoreline
Mhm.
over there, and take off where you can actually see the submarine
Yes.
from
Yes.
from the beach.
Where the barbecue area is, hey Leonard, the barbecue area is a little further into the park, right behind the parking lot. But if you walk off to your left, didn't you, Herman, go that way?
Yeah,
You, Leonard,
that's
and
why
some guys?
I flew from over there the last time with Leonard and who else was with me?
Yeah, we went down to that like wall area, and then you could walk down, like you
Right,
say, to the beach. Yeah,
right. From right there, you can go in there and you can fly from right there. You're close to the
but you
same.
know what happened when I was flying? Believe it or not,
Uh-huh,
my iPad Mini
uh-huh.
screen went blank.
I know
It
what?
went blank on
I
me.
can
Remember,
believe
I think there was some issues that day, but it
I
happened to me, and not that I panicked, but I says I'm not going that far. That's for sure. I'm bringing this baby back.
Ray, I believe you
Hmm.
because that day was very hot. It was humid, and those things don't like that. And
Yep.
I know for a fact because of issues that I've had, recent time working in the heat with certain things with this phone. Yeah, they don't really like it.
Yeah. No, it was not like I say. It gets you nervous. Put it that way. And that was only like the third time that happened to me.
Mhm.
It happened to me a couple times in Florida with my old iPad. You
Heat,
know. Yep. That's what it is. It is.
the
Yep.
heat.
It was a hot day that day. Really.
Oh yeah, it was hot.
Hey, Dusty. Did I say hello to you, Dusty? And Captain
That's why
Joe?
someone suggested having it in September where it might be a little cooler.
I think September is an ideal time. Really.
Yeah, the
This
weather.
feels like September weather here, right now in New York. No humidity.
Yeah. Yesterday and today were nice.
Yeah.
Very perfect days. So now listen, guys. Like I say, you guys are very busy lately. You've been doing a lot of Part 107 work. Are you allowed to talk about it a little bit?
Oh yeah, we can talk
And
about it.
all right, good, good.
We can't we can't give up any government secrets, but
Well, before you talk about it, let me just show this little video if I can find it quickly. It's one of your shorts, Herman.
Really? Which one is this?
Let's see now. Oh,
hmm.
I'm not good at sharing, so but I think it's this one right here. Yeah, this is it. So this will be a good lead in if I can get
Oh,
it to
that,
play. Yeah. Let's see. Can I get it to play? Is it playing?
Yeah,
mhm,
yeah, it is.
mhm.
It is. Okay, just a short. Yeah, that was a short. I forgot about that one.
Well, I'll have to say
Yeah.
you look pretty dapper there, Herman. I like your outfit. Hard hat and safety vest and all. So tell us a little bit more about these jobs that you're doing.
Well, I was approached several months ago, and I was told that there's going to be a lot of work going on throughout this area up to New England with T-Mobile and Verizon, and with the changeovers and them trying to do to. I guess they want to just do some work to their old cell towers and stuff like that. To I guess to with this new stuff that's happening, they want to do a lot of changes, and they were looking for drone pilots to uh, be able to inspect these things, and they were asking me. They hit me up and asked if they can keep us in mind for it,
Hmm.
and I was like, sure, give me a call whenever you're ready. And they also asked me about lidar scanning and stuff like that, and I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
Okay.
lidar scanning. So I went and did my research on the lidar scanning and stuff like that, and then it finally came back. They hit me up, but I was just busy doing a few construction sites here and there with progression photos and doing a couple of videos here and there for their social media. That's what we were doing before that, and then this came about, and they're like, let's go. We're ready. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, what about this LiDAR scanning? It was like, we're going to show you everything that you need to know. I'm like,
Okay.
Yeah.
whoa. I was going busting my brains learning about it. You're going to show me everything I need to know about it? Let's go.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And it was paid training. That's made it the best part. They didn't tell us until afterwards. We were like, oh shit, y'all gonna pay us too? Hey.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Really. So how often? Every day, 5 days a week, or how often do you work?
Huh.
Well,
It doesn't go like that.
we make our own schedule based upon the fact that what they'll give you is a block of sites.
Right.
And you make your schedule to get them done, and you put all your material together, and you send it to them, and they'll send you some more.
Well, that's nice that you can work your own schedule.
Yeah,
Really.
depending on the sites, like they had originally gave us what 15 to begin with, Herman.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, that's a lot for us to just be starting. Let us do what we can do. And we knocked out 7 of those 15. So that was good. That was good. And in Connecticut. On top of that.
And then it just got to be more and more and more and more. And then, so, we'll see.
Yep.
I want to stay
Joe
local.
J Bird, he's got a good point. Get a contract.
Oh well, they trained us in New York.
Yep.
Here. They came to New York. We had to go to 2 trainings. They had a training in Mount Kisco where where did Mike come from? Mike came from out of state and met us.
He came from
somewhere up north.
He drove from Massachusetts to meet us in Mount Kisco.
Right. And then the second part of the training was actually in New York, in Manhattan.
Oh yeah, we did all of that already.
Yeah, well, that's cool. That's cool. We got Bob Dempsey's in the chat now. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you. And Lee Bessing, good to see you.
That was done a long time before anything happened. I even had a meeting with them and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Herman kept telling me, I'm talking with these guys that want us to do this cell tower shit, and they're willing to train us with LiDAR and everything. And I'm like, okay. And it happened.
Well, it's a big commitment, and I know that you didn't know about the LiDAR, and then the training is invaluable, really.
Well, they did show us a lot. I didn't know it was that detailed. We were looking into LiDAR equipment and stuff like that.
Including me, and there's a lot of people in the chat that don't know what LiDAR is. What is LiDAR? If you can share it, tell us briefly.
Okay.
Well, what we do with it, and I think we showed some of the stuff on one of our live streams.
Yeah, but it's an actual light detection and ranging system. They use laser lights to measure distance and color and air temperature and all kinds of different things. But it's the way you map now.
It's mapping.
It's mapping, real-time mapping. You can't get any closer to real-time mapping than using LiDAR. You can walk into a place you've never been in before, and in real time, the people that are watching the monitors can see this place being constructed, or you can fly in. We've done stories on Ilios 3 on those guys on the show, and they have a great LiDAR mapping drone. What we use is a Matterport Pro 3.
And
expensive.
It was Ray. We basically have to capture the area of their compound. What that is with the cell tower. They don't want to go there. They want to be able to see what it looks like.
Hey, Maddie. How you doing, Maddie?
So we have to actually get an image of the entire room. That'll show them all of the equipment that's in that room. And
exactly.
The only way to do it is with that type of system. Unless you're going to take 1 million pictures yourself.
And it involves taking a lot of pictures. In fact, part of the inspection involves taking pictures of their equipment. Then you have the tower that needs to be flown, and then they have their equipment on top of a tower. You have to identify the equipment on top of the tower because there may be 2, 3 different antenna arrays. You have to know which one is T-Mobile, which one is Verizon, which one is AT&T. So it's when they trained us, they trained the shit out of us because the stuff that I had no clue it was so detailed.
Yeah. So when you're driving down the highway and you see a cell tower, and you see there's a 1, 2, 3 rings on it. Those are called an array. Now, that's 3 different carriers on that one tower.
Oh, okay. There it is. 3 different carriers. Let me just offer my condolences to Johnny's ex, Susan. A tree fell on her car today while she was driving down there in Louisiana.
Sorry to hear that.
But at least she wasn't hurt. So
sorry, yeah, definitely sorry to hear that. But in answer now to the Matterport LiDAR machine, it's 100 mega, the Matterport Pro 3. They trained us with it. They told us if you guys want to keep working, you need to get this machine. It's a $6,000 machine.
Oh, really?
If you can get the work, it's worth buying.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to buy a $6,000 machine if you don't have work to do with it. We actually had got a job in Red Hook, Brooklyn. Now, Charter Communications, people may know of them outside of New York as Charter, but here in New York, they are Spectrum. They run Spectrum rooms, and we had actually got a job to Matterport with the Matterport Pro 3, the entire place. Okay, and if you don't mind, I shared a screen. I can only show a little brief.
Yeah, I was going to ask you to do that. You guys know how to do it on your end. So anything you want to share.
I have something. This is just from a clip that I do because we record all of our work. But hold on.
It's not up yet. I don't know if you put it up.
Hold on. You can see my screen here, right?
Yep, I got it now. I can bring it right in now.
This is it here.
Oh, wow.
But this is one of their rooms. I'm gonna just wait a minute if I can hit play. There it is. Each one of these dots on the ground is a part where we scanned, and as you see, it's very, very detailed. You can read numbers. It can see a screw on the corner. It's a 100 megapixel camera. Okay, I'm gonna stop it at a certain point only for certain reasons, but we had to map this entire place. And this is what the client wants to be able to do. They don't want to go down here amongst all of this stuff. They want to be able to look at these wires, see what's where, to measure places, things like that. It's detailed. So
that's amazing.
We go in to do that kind of stuff, at least in that particular place.
Jaybird says, "Congrats, guys! Make a lot of money. They could be millionaires before long."
Well, I don't know about millionaires because there's overhead. There's overhead, right? There's insurance. There's drone insurance. You need to have a certain amount of insurance. There's gas. There's tolls. But thank you. We have done. See, I saw that. Yellow Rose Drone said that he's done cell towers before because I saw him. Or something.
Yeah, the Mavic 3 Enterprise is excellent for that.
Yes.
So what drones are you using right now for your Part 107 work?
You have to use a Mavic 3 Enterprise.
Yep. Okay.
You have to. I don't suggest using a regular Mavic 3. I mean, could you?
You can use the regular Mavic 3 because some of the software can manipulate the photos.
Right.
Into doing what they want to do. The thing is, you're going to be forced to fly it manually because the point of interest on the Mavic 3 series doesn't allow you to capture photos as for video.
Right. On the regular consumer Mavic 3.
So you do have a capture feature that'll give you the 2-second capture, but you have to fly it manually.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Whereas with a Mavic 3 Enterprise, you set your point of interest over the tower and you back out to your point and you start your orbit. We usually have to do complete 3D complete maps of the tower and the compound. If we do the compound, then we don't have to use a Matterport. If we don't do it, if it's not flyable, the entire site, then we have to scan on the ground.
Okay, I gotcha.
And the thing is, if they have the compound Matterport, then there's no need for like you said, there's no need for us to fly the compound.
Yeah, it depends on location. Depends on location where you are. Like we've done jobs in Manhattan. In Manhattan, because this company that we're subbing for, they know that Manhattan you're not supposed to fly. We don't worry about that. We don't have to worry about that. In fact, it's fun when someone else pays for the permit.
Right, they get the permit to pay for it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Hey, Jim, how you doing, Jim? Good to see you. Yeah, definitely. But you guys seem like you're really doing well. So congratulations from me also.
Thanks. It's coming. It's coming along. It's coming along. We still are doing the contracting, progression photography and stuff like that. I posted something today on Facebook because they finally finished with one of the buildings of a site we started about a year and a half ago on Rockaway Avenue. So I just posted a video of that.
You did. I saw that. You put it on Facebook.
Yeah, and on our LinkedIn page. We
try to show now from it being a dirt pile.
Yeah.
If you know how to share that, that would be cool to share. I don't know how to share from other.
If you give me a second to pull it up, I could.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's not a problem. But
do you guys fly for fun at all anymore?
I got to fly for fun the other night.
Oh,
That's the lighthouse photos.
You know what? Not really.
Mm-hmm.
the most
what happened.
The most I might do for fun is like like since we've been doing the towers, Lawrence he'll fly the mission after I've done all the other stuff, and he'll fly the mission. Then I'll put the drone up and get a couple of shots of the tower for social media.
Okay, I gotcha.
That's about the most fun.
Yeah.
And then there was we went out to what was it? That was a couple of months ago. Never mind.
What?
Gowanus.
Yeah. Completed.
Well, Lawrence, I have another one of your videos. I have one of your videos queued up now. So let me bring that in. And I didn't even tell you which one. I get
scared when people say they have my videos.
I know.
There's some stuff that I've done that makes me cringe.
But you were one of the first FPV pilots that I knew. I got to know, and I was so impressed, really. But Baisley Park, does that ring a bell?
Yeah. Okay.
But look at the way Lawrence flies FPV, guys.
I'm just a cruiser. I don't do all the flips and all of that stuff. I can I? Yeah. Do I like to? No. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna let I'm a cruiser. I don't.
But your FPV fly, it really impresses me. It does.
Well, I'm 60 years old. I'm glad I can keep the damn thing in the air. The ducks don't mind at this place. They're used to me flying around them, no matter what drone I have.
And where is Baisley Park Pond? Where is that?
That's in Jamaica. That's in Jamaica, Queens.
Okay.
I have some friends not far from there, so I frequent that area.
Lawrence is all over the place.
Well, only because Herman gave me a raise, Ray.
Oh, you got a raise, huh? Oh man, I love it.
I got a raise, so I'm getting around a little more than I used to.
Well, I tell you, this is a great video, and if you guys want to watch more of it, go to Lawrence's channel, Novice Quads, And and by the way, if you're not subscribed to these guys, do it. Do it now, right now, before the end of the show.
I have that
So,
progression video loaded,
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
I do
believe.
see it. Let's
Oh,
see.
wait a
Let's see.
minute. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Here. Oh, okay.
You just
Oh,
say
there it
when.
is. Hold on. Hold on. Remove from studio. Here it is. How do we hit? How do we hit play on this? Okay,
That's a
never
good
mind.
question.
There it is.
Look at this, guys. I found this so interesting. Hey, RJ, Ron Johnson, how you doing?
The 14-story building, and I got this final photo yesterday. They
Very,
just took
very
all of the
cool.
scaffold. They just took all of the scaffold down.
Very
From
cool.
But
Really.
from
wait
it.
till
And
you
this,
wait until you see the final video from that place.
Oh yeah, it's gonna come out good.
yeah, we have a lot of footage.
We gotta go back and when they're finished and hit the entire building.
Right.
Now,
Hopefully they'll have the grass and everything laid down and the green board around the property taken down.
yeah, definitely. It had to be so interesting to watch the progression. Really, no
Hey,
doubt about it.
can I answer Johnny real quick? He says, now when I see a cell tower, I always think of Lawrence and Herman. But I'd like to let you know, thank you very much, Johnny. Because of our work, there are Connecticut cell phone users that don't have to worry about their cell phone internet, their connection being lost or broken due to our inspections.
Unless that family of rats eats through those wires and then
That's true. That's true. We've been chased by wasp. We opened a box. There was a family of
Sure, I
rats.
can imagine. Rats.
Yeah, I said, Lawrence, leave them
yeah.
where they are. Just close the box and let's go. I got a picture. Let's go.
Yeah, we take a picture of it. Look, there's a live rat, and they're sitting on top of the GCI plug that we need to get a picture of, and we send it into them, and they're like, "Hey, leave it alone."
That's amazing, really. But it sounds like you guys are having fun. I know it's a lot of work, but it sounds like you're having fun doing it.
I'm just
It
hoping I
is.
don't
It
run into
is.
any snakes or anything like that, or any bears or anything, because some of these places are in some places.
Right, they're on long highways. You know how you ride on that narrow road and you see a cell phone tower on top of an electrical. It's carrying voltage to some town. One of those towers. We've hit those towers. We've hit the flag poles. The only thing that we have not done yet are the cable towers, the ones that go over 400 feet.
Okay.
We haven't hit anything over 400 feet yet,
Those
but
ones
it's
like
coming.
up.
Yeah, the ones that are on top of mountains. If you travel through Connecticut, you'll always see a tower up on top of a mountain. We haven't
Yeah.
flown those. Those are the ones they have cables on. Aircraft look out for. They teach you about those when you study for your Part 107.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not flying those, not without a matrice.
Yes,
Right.
definitely. You don't have a matrice 250 at a minimum. Don't even bother trying to go up above 500, 600 feet and take steady pictures and inspect the tower, because they want you to scan the whole tower all the way down, from the very tip all the way down to the bottom. And then you have to worry about anchor cables. So,
well, it's a very important job. It really is.
it's fun. It's fun.
And they had to do it manually or with helicopters last.
Well, back in the
Right.
day, according to us, this guy that works there, he said they used to use planes
Oh,
that could
cranes.
read the
Yeah.
labeling on the equipment. That's how detailed the cameras were on the planes. So
Yeah.
then I
Okay.
guess they went to helicopters, and now they're using drones.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the drone makes it a lot easier and it's a lot safer for the human. The problem
Yes.
is that there's a lot of responsibility on the actual pilot. Excuse me. they put a lot of pressure put on the pilot to be able to fly. Like Lawrence mentioned, those cables. So instead of doing orbits, now you're flying verticals
Yeah, right.
through
Okay.
the cables.
Mhm.
So it's a lot of pressure on the pilot, and if you're not used to being able to fly between a high voltage line and their power and their cables, and then you might not want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and especially since the
Excuse me.
since the larger drones are shielded, your Mavic 3 consumer is not shielded.
Well,
Your Mavic Enterprise is not shielded, but it works better than your consumer drone.
Okay.
right.
Cool.
I mean, like if you were using RTK to fly such sort of mission, yeah, you would have like one part. It's still only for positioning as to like the bigger drone where you can deal with some of the interference that may come from the tower itself. So I don't, it's a little different. That's why I said I wouldn't fly those towers that you got to get up over 1,000 feet without Matrice,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
because that you better have RTK on it. You can't even see the damn drone.
I can
Exactly.
imagine. Yeah. Well, I got to say thank you to both of you for coming to the South Florida Drone Meetup, by the way, and you sponsor it every year. You donate your T-shirts as raffle prizes, and we really appreciate it. You know, and I know
Thank
you
you.
haven't given us a commitment now. You're probably too busy working. You're not going to be able to make it this year and next year, I
Well,
should
you
say,
know
in
what?
April.
You want to know what? God willing, we will be too busy to take off time.
You know
Yeah.
And
what?
in reality of it, I would love to go back again.
You know what, Ray? I'll be honest with you. I hope I'm at the position where I could just tell them, listen, I'm going to the South Florida Drone Meetup.
Right.
I'm
We're trying to
busy
get to
that
that
weekend.
point.
Yeah.
Tell people
Well, you know what it is, and everybody in the chat, if you don't know, it's April 4th to the 7th, 2025, at the Jensen Beach Causeway Park. And again, it's free to come. Just let me or one of the other drone meetup committee members know you're coming. I'll add you to the list. We have 106 people on the list so far, and I think we may even come to last year's record, which was 150 plus. So
okay.
we'll see. It's early yet, And before I forget, if you come and book your room at the Hampton Inn and Suites, that's the official hotel. They give us a great rate. They've been holding the rate for 3 years now. Can you imagine? This will be the fourth year we had the same rate. 139 for a room, 149 for a suite, and it's almost sold out already. So if you come
Okay.
in, reserve your room. But if anybody has any questions for those guys,
You
put them
have
in
the
the chat.
video. You
I
have
got
the
it.
video,
Actually,
Ray,
I have it. I want to show you a video that you
for
produced.
the barbecue.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have that one yet, but I
Oh,
have this one. Let me show a little of this, and if you could bring it up on your end, that'd be cool. And I'll show that next. But you did one of the best videos of the South Florida Drone Meetup.
this one was kind of long.
I like your
We're
style.
down here in Jensen Beach, Florida, and those guys are at it again. Yes, we're down here in Jensen Beach, Florida, for the South Florida Drone Meetup. It is the biggest drone meetup of the year. It's hosted by Captain Ray Kelly. We're going to go around. We're going to let you meet some of the guys, see some of the things that's happening here at this meetup. Like I said, it is the biggest event of the year down here in sunny South Florida. Come along, meet some of the guys. You're going to have a good time.
It was fun.
We're here with Rodney Bell, and we're here at the South Florida Drone Meetup. Rodney, how you enjoying this meetup?
I'm loving it, man. This is the third time I've been, and
This is my second.
it's a blast to be here. There are so many good people to meet, and people that I've already met, like you and Lawrence, and loving it.
I'm here with Dan.
I love the way you go around and
How you
interview
liking the
everybody.
meetup so far?
Well, that's what it's about.
I came for some specific people, but ended up meeting people I didn't expect to be here. So I'm actually having a much more enjoyable time than I thought I was going to. Overall, I think it's a pretty good turnout.
All right. I am here with Lloyd, the grumpy blogger. Lloyd,
The
how
grumpy
are
blogger.
you enjoying this meetup?
I am having the time of my life. This been what I needed,
Okay.
Good for the mind. Good for the mind.
Hang out with a bunch of the guys from the drone
I get to
community.
meet all the old parts.
Yep. You break up the interviews with video, and that's so cool. Hey, Nana's Attic. How you doing?
We're at the South Florida Drone Meetup, and we're here with Gary from Brand Arrows. How you enjoying the meetup?
Man, it's awesome. People here are just fabulous. We had 27 drones in the air at one time.
Okay.
I was able to fly about 15 feet out, 20 feet up without getting any interference.
With all the drones.
With all the drones in the air.
Yeah.
Just an amazing group of people. We had a great time last night at Sticks.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we had the big sampling of Havana Club rum at the hotel.
Yeah, they brought out the rum, right?
We killed a 40 pounder.
Gary is the man. At the South Florida Drone Meetup. Kevin, how are you enjoying this meetup?
Oh, I'm having a great day. Beautiful weather, great people. I just love being here because of the people. All the drone community people are really good folks.
And the South Florida Drone Meetup continues. I'm here with Ron Brown.
Ron Brown.
How are you enjoying this meetup?
Herman, I'm having a great time today. I think this
We tried to get to everybody there and deeply apologize if there was anyone we missed, which I doubt.
FPV
Right.
camera drones is good
Right,
for everybody. We got some
Or if
sun
you-
out here,
you
but
got
there's plenty
cut
of
off.
shade.
Oh, yeah.
To keep people, a lot of people.
After a while, you
but we're not
you
using
gotta
Well,
cut
hard.
the video
this
short.
time of year.
It's hard to
So,
get everybody in. I know
some
that.
of the
That's
best
for sure.
turnouts, so far.
But you did a
video
great
took
job
you
on your
down.
video, really. And if you want to, if you guys in the chat want to watch more of that, go
As
to
I said
Lawrence's
before, the
channel
South Florida
and
Drone
bring it
Meetup
up.
continues. I am here with Marcus, Idaho Quadcopters. How are you enjoying this meetup?
Herman,
Your
what can I tell
enthusiasm,
you?
This
This
really
is what,
shows.
This is what I live for, and I
Oh,
mean,
well,
this is what life is all about. Camaraderie.
It
you know,
really does.
I went to school for art, and my main focus was in photography.
Okay.
So they made you go through the whole thing of art, and part of it, one of the classes we had to do was advertising, and we had to shoot our own commercial.
Oh, okay.
So we I've learned a little bit here and there, and I recalled on it after not using it for so many years, from going from the days of film to now the days of digital, and that's the learning curve, getting past
It's
the digital.
changed. I know it's changed. But Gary wants to know if he should bring a bottle to the barbecue.
Hell,
You know what?
Gary, you make it to the barbecue. I hope you get a hotel room because we're not going to let you drive back drunk, bro.
If you make it to the barbecue with a bottle, you can bring it.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Herman and Lawrence, we appreciate you, Jack Rabbit.
Yeah.
And we
Thank you.
appreciate all of you guys.
Thank you,
It's
man.
we've been here for a while doing this drone thing, and to be
Yep.
honest, there are times. Do I want to get up and go fly cell phone towers? No. Other times I want to go take one freaking picture of a construction site. No, but we keep doing it. You know why? Because when we weren't doing it, that's what we wanted to do.
Exactly. Well, I know I said it in the beginning of the show. You were one of the first guys that I started watching on live streams, and you welcomed me in. And you didn't know me. You didn't know that guy Ray Kelly out on Long Island. And it made me feel so good. So I got to say thank you. And I've learned so much over the years watching you too.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
But you know what I think brought a lot of guys together, though? A lot of the Facebook groups. I think a lot of the Facebook groups brought a lot of the guys together, because I've met so many guys. Like I met Stevie going to a Facebook group meetup.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I met Lawrence. Going to a
Yeah,
Facebook.
when I sort of first started watching you, it was the four of you and Lawrence and Stevie and Tom. You were
Well,
the
CD was
yeah.
like a guest that came on every now and then, but Tom was a regular, becoming a regular on the show, and he was a regular on the show for a while.
Right.
You know, Tom actually
Right.
at that point, at
Okay,
that
Jay
time,
Bird, I'm gonna start it very shortly. I won't forget.
Tom offered that expertise from from the fireman's experience of someone in the first responders experience of side of the channel, and listening to some him implementing his knowledge to the topics that we were speaking on was great for the channel.
Yes.
Now Lawrence and I we're still doing the same thing where we're covering a lot of the things that we were talking about, maybe not so much of the EV tolls and stuff like that, but we're still talking about that. We're more getting back into stuff that the community is interested in as far as what they like to fly.
Yeah.
Because actually, with them breathing down DJI's back so much, DJI has become more of actually has gained more fan base, I think.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And especially the community has rallied behind them a lot. So DJI is I think, just putting out more and more products to talk about.
Yeah.
At one point, it was like
there'll be a couple of new drones coming out very shortly too.
Oh yeah, so that's another.
So John Flynn, he plugged your live stream. He put up that it's on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. with those guys. So be sure to tune in.
I'm not ignoring you, Jim's droning. I totally ignored you. No,
And of course it's rigged, John.
He's joking. He's joking. I'm joking with Jim's droning in the chat.
All right, I have a format. I do a little contest for a monthly giveaway, a $10 Amazon gift card. We'll do it now. The numbers from 1 to 50. Put them in the chat. You guys are eligible. Lawrence, you won a couple of.
Listen, I'm going to show you
months back.
What's your gift card.
You can do it again. So put it in the chat. 1 to 50. I'll keep an eye out. No, not 25, not 17. No, not 50. No, I don't see it yet. They're going by quick now. Someone's very close, though. Oh, two people are very close. All right, let's see. Okay. Nope, I don't see it. I probably missed it as usual. But the chat will correct me if I did. But anyway, and I did mess it up last week. John Flynn had to correct 44 first. But anyway, that's it.
I'm going to show you what your gift card got me. What I got with the gift card.
$10 Amazon gift card? What'd you get?
Oh no, I added it to something and got something really good. I'll show you when.
Okay, cool. That's amazing. All right, so it's between 1 and 25, guys. I'll give a hint now.
I got it.
Guys are giving number 50.
I got it already. I win.
Let's see. Where is it? Okay.
Between 1 and 25, guys are putting 50.
All right. No. Okay. Close. Somebody's close. Getting closer. I could say 1 to 20, maybe.
Oh, wait a minute. It's going down 1 through 20 now.
Oh my God. I don't see it. I don't believe it. I probably missed it. Probably was way up in the beginning.
That's it right there, Ray.
Nope, I still don't see it. I probably missed it though, guys. I'm sorry. And if I did, I apologize. All right. Between 1 and 15. How's that?
Okay.
You know how you're supposed to do it, Ray? You give somebody
Oh
else.
my God. I have it right here, guys. If I show it to you, you'll guess it.
Supposed to tell someone else the number, Ray.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. I'm telling you. I don't see it. Somebody's real close right there. 15. All right, John got it. All right, John, Connecticut Pirate got it. Number 15.
I see Jim droning. Wait a minute. Wait.
Hey, John. Very good, John.
Congratulations, John. But
very good.
Your gift card, Ray.
I know.
Remember you sent, how long ago was that? A while ago, right?
I know. So what did you get with it?
Well, I broke.
What did it help you get?
Break a drone. A piece broke on the drone, And see these new motors on here?
Oh yeah.
Those are courtesy of that $10 gift card helped me get these heifers.
Oh,
So I'm
that's good.
wiring them up tomorrow morning, and it'll probably be wired down.
Very
So
cool.
the gift card did not go to waste. I got it. The motor's on Amazon. I used your $10 gift card and what I had to put with it, and I got them for like 50% off.
Very cool. Very cool.
Okay.
Well, Jay Bird saying he had the 15 first. I knew I probably missed it, but so, but anyway. So anyway, guys, you guys were great special guests. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to be on, and I look forward to your meetup on September 21st. I'll be there bright and early, like last
Albert
time.
Brooks Park, if you're in Brooklyn or you're
Lawrence,
not on
you
the
don't have
Those
that
Guys,
video, do you?
if you're not on the Those Guys page, this is it right here. We will add you. Say who you are, because we don't just let anyone in the group. We are very selective.
By any chance, would you happen to have that video, Lawrence?
I could show it.
Yeah, go ahead, show it.
I don't have it. I can pull it up.
Okay.
Let me go to.
And we'll show you a preview of it.
Let's go to Those Guys page. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just share what I'm doing here. You guys can
Thank
see.
you guys for checking the chat for the number. I always blow it. Sorry.
Entire screen with
But
audio.
that's half the fun.
Share. Okay, you guys can see that, right? All right, we'll go to Those Guys group.
All right. Okay. You let me know when
Those
I should
Guys.
bring it in.
Here's the video right here.
All right. I'm going to bring it in. Here it is. All about the barbecue fly.
Here's the yellow sub.
Yeah. It is a great location to fly, really.
And see, there you got Coney Island in the back.
And
very cool.
The park is an official spot. So for those of you who are wondering, hey, are these guys having a meetup in a New York City park when flying drones is illegal? Well, this park is an AMA airfield park.
That was it in the picture when I showed the whole open of the whole park. When the drone pans over and shows the back of the park, that's the airfield.
Well, I look forward to flying with you guys again. Not so much the hot dogs and hamburgers, but that's great too. And I'll bring a lot of water, I promise. So, but thank you both for being on tonight. And try. I know you're busy, but try to get out there and fly for fun.
I will.
We will, man. We will. Definitely.
All right. And thank you to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you watching. It means so much to me from the bottom of my heart. So just get out there, fly for fun, but most importantly, fly safely. We'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Have a good night, everybody.